Hi, it is another day of recording me on camera for my English speaking journey. So, today our topic is why mountains are closer to the sun and cooler than the lands. So, have you ever thought about why it happens? Like, if something is closer to the sun, but why it is cooler than the lands, which is actually far from the sun as compared to mountain. So, it is actually we call atmosphere. Let me tell you something about atmosphere, then we will talk about layer by layer. So, suppose it is our earth. It is our earth. Let me shade it some reason for you. It is kind of our earth, and our earth is made by so many layers. It has so many layers, like first layer troposphere, then stratosphere, then mesosphere, and then some other layers, but we will talk about these three today. So this is earth and this is troposphere. And what happens, our earth, in troposphere we have so many gases, we have so many water vapors. So what these gases do, suppose from sun so many heat comes to our earth, and it is our sun, and heat are coming on the earth. So what happens in between that, these gases they do trap the heat. They trap the heat in it, and they don't let them go back. So, and one effect happened to our earth, and in universe, in things like this, albedo effect. What happens when heat comes to on something, then that things reflects it back. It You can understand it by when we wear white t-shirt, white clothing in summer. Our parents say that if you wear, you will not feel more warm. It is good to wear white clothing in place of something dark. So what happens, some when heat comes to an object, then that object reflects it back. So this is how it happens to our earth. Sun sends it heat to the earth surface, and our gases traps it. Our carbon, what we call it, mm, greenhouse gases traps it. Our water vapors traps it, and then our earth temperature remains same. Have you ever wondered that uh, what is that planet, Mars or any other planet? I forgot the closest planet from the sun. So basically it is so close to the sun that day temperature of that planet goes around 100 degrees Celsius to 150 degrees Celsius. It is too hot, but at the night the temperature turns into -100, -200. Why it happens? Because that planet does not have it atmosphere, not any layer of gases. So this is why it happens. It is unable to trap the heat within. So it remains warm that from the time the sun heats stays on the land, on that planet. But in the case of Earth, our gases traps the heat, and they don't let them go, and this is why our Earth's temperature remains same. And sometimes it go quite low when night, because absolutely those traps heat in those gases also releases heat. So this is why temperature remains same in earth, and it makes the earth surface and earth atmosphere livable. So let them come back to our topic, why it happens with mountain. Why mountains, if they are closer to the sun, then why it is cooler than the lands? But logically it should be more warm because it is closest to the sun. So our atmosphere and things not go like this, because suppose it is the first layer, if you can see this, uh, sorry, uh, it is our earth, this thing, and this part is the first layer of it. So if I make here some gases, so even the gases have some mass, it has some weight. So what happens, gravity pulls it toward it, to the earth surface. So the way the altitude goes up, like higher the altitude, lower the amount of density of the gases. So if the amount of gases are low, so their place will not capture or not trap that much amount of heat within. So this is why, this is the reason why our mountains are more cooler than the lands. I hope I am able to make you understand this topic. It is not that hard, but I'm not a good teacher. I think I know some setup to make you understand this thing. It is Earth. It is our layer of troposphere. Mountains are somewhere here. Even the Mount Everest, it is not go up to the first layer of the earth. Maybe it is around 11 to 12 kilometer high from the surface, total troposphere. So our mostly gases is in that, within this layer. So this is how, and how closer it is to sun, there will be more gas, so more warm, more heat it will trap. So this is why our lands are more warmer than the sun, because mountains do not have that much amount of gases, that much greenhouse gases. I hope you are understand, guys. So that it is done for today. Let's talk tomorrow.